Start a YouTube channel. The steps that you need to take to successfully grow a small channel in 2020. Hi, I'm Lucy Griffiths and I'm going to show you how you can grow from being just like a baby tiny channel where you've maybe got 1 or 2 subscribers to getting to the first 100, to getting to the first 1,000. Because actually the numbers do count. If you want to build and grow your online audience, if you want to build and grow an online business, then you really need to know how to grow, because the more people you have who look at your content, who watch your content, the more likely you are to sell. And that's the key thing. 1 or 2% of every 100 people will buy your online products. So the bigger your audience, the more likely you are to sell. So it really is a numbers game, and I'm going to show you how. If you like this video, I would love you to subscribe. Please click on the link below to subscribe. Hello, so we're looking at building your audience and growing, especially from that first 0 to 100 subscribers and then going on from that. So how can you do this? So let's go into phase 1.
If you're thinking about creating a YouTube channel, actually creating the channel is fairly straightforward. There are some steps that you must follow, but you can actually get it done fairly quickly. But the hard bit is actually staying consistent and creating content on a regular basis. So if you want to be creating content every week, creating 2 videos a week or however many videos a week, actually that can get really tiresome and a real drag. So you want to think of ways that you can batch your content and be much more effective in the way that you create content. And that really is the main key thing that you have to remember if you're considering creating a YouTube channel. What else really matters? Well, first of all, make sure that you've got a strong call to action, a strong header for your YouTube channel, so a banner image. So the next stage is really about content creation, and you need to create an introductory video to introduce who you are, what you do, what you're about, and of course, ask people to subscribe. So my video is about 1 minute 40 and it asks people to subscribe, and it's pretty, it's got, I'll play it without sound, but you can sort of see I'm telling people who I am, what I do, and it really does mention how you can best help me and therefore subscribe, and how I can best help people who are interested in my type of content. So that really matters. The next thing that you want to think about is actually the kind of content you're creating and how you can consistently create content. So if we just look at, and I'm going to type in the word gluten. If we were to look at, say, gluten-free cookies, one of my favorites, or let's say gluten-free pizza dough. I haven't done this one, so let's have a look. So gluten-free pizza dough, you essentially want to be choosing a category that is a small YouTube channel where they're getting good views. So for example, this one here, America's Test Kitchen. This has had a lot of views. It's from 5 years ago, so it's pretty old, but let's just see how big the channel is. So that's a big channel, so we'll forget this one. But you can start, say this one, how to make gluten-free pizza dough best on YouTube. So this is the basic title, how to make gluten-free pizza dough. But then best on YouTube actually makes it that it kind of drills down the amount of people that people are going to see. So that has 64,000 views. So again, a lot of views. This one, how to make the best gluten-free pizza dough, is just 1 week old, but it's already had this many views. So as you can see, you can get really clever with the way that you do it. Oh, this one has had 3.6 million views. So that could be another title that you do. So again, another option of how to make gluten-free pizza dough. And so essentially it is being really clever in the way that you're still talking about gluten-free pizza, but you're adding in some extra words that mean that you're going to narrow down your search pool from, like, let's say, however many people are searching for gluten-free pizza dough. Let's say it's 10 million searches, and you can narrow that down. So let's say it becomes now 30,000. So it's much easier for you to rank number one if you're in a pool of 30,000 compared to 2 million or whatever the number may be. So you want to add in, whatever it may be, the gluten-free pizza recipe, gluten-free with Alex T, or even just, adding pizza crust makes it just slightly more niche. So you want to pick a title that is going to work best for you for that reason. Okay, so then the next stage, once you've created your videos, is then, of course, your thumbnails. And so your thumbnails really matter. If we look through these thumbnails, which ones stand out? So this is just on my homepage of YouTube. And, say this one doesn't necessarily stand out to me. This one really doesn't, but this is the Ellen show, so it doesn't matter. But if I scroll down, Gary V, he does this so well. So something bold, something, tells you what it is and the story about it. And that is exactly it, that you want to have things that really, really stand out. So that you know what it is, what it's about, and you can't help but want to watch it. So some of the things where they're kind of more spiritual, I really like these and it would make me watch, but it might put some people off. So you need to think, how best are you going to ensure that you don't alienate people? So make a thumbnail that really, really works and stands out. This one absolutely says exactly what it's about on the tin, and you go, oh, I want to know more about that. So think about how you can do that. Sometimes funny faces work really well with Mr. Drost himself, who is just a phenomenon. But then other people, if we look at something like this really stands out. This makes me go, oh, I want to know more about it. What is it? Another one here, look at this, work smarter, not harder. Again, makes me go, oh, what's that? I want to learn more. So put yourself in your viewers' shoes. How are they going to want to watch your content? What will most appeal to them?
Thank you so much for watching this video. I share lots of tips and strategies to help you build and grow your YouTube channel and ultimately grow your online business. Because remember, the more people you have watching your products, seeing what you do, building your audience, the more likely you are to sell. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.